Hi, this is a quick run through of the functionality in the lead generation section of the Coffee Black admin panel. Once you're logged in, admin.coffeeblack.co.uk, you're going to drop into the lists section, and that is made up of my lists, the filters, and also the blacklist section. Now within the blacklist section you're going to have any kind of websites or domain names specifically that tend to show up a lot within searches, but you're not interested in actually trying to market to. So for example, we've got Total Jobs, which is a local job site, toprated.co.uk, Twitter, Medium, and then some newspapers as well that have actually come up there. So there's quite a few individual ones that we don't want to be included, and I'll show you how that applies to the lists themselves. So if we type in a search on here for we'll do PC specialists in Salisbury, and we're going to leave that on .co.uk there. You can also change to .com, and this is then going to give us a list of people who are showing up within Google at the moment from 1 to 100 in terms of search engine positions for the term PC specialist Salisbury. So Salisbury PC Doctor sounds like a good one. Salisbury Computer Repairs, PC Pal. We're just going to go down here and we're just going to check to make sure each of these do actually sound like an individual business rather than a directory or a some sort of national company. So for example, computer repair companies.co.uk, that's probably not going to be what we're looking for there, so we're going to just click the X and remove. And we've also got Yale.com showing up, and we're actually going to add that to the blacklist, so that will automatically add it to the global blacklist and stop that from showing up again. Let's have a quick look down. NetMums, not interested, so blacklist. Maplins, we're on a blacklist. Gumtree, on a blacklist as well. Geeks2U, we're going to blacklist because that's Computer Repairs Adelaide, so that's I'll actually just delete that one rather than blacklist it, but that sounds like there's a Salisbury in Australia somewhere as well. Trustpilot, we want to blacklist. Monster is a job site, we'll blacklist. PC Support Services.biz, Indeed.com, so again job posting, and the rest of those look pretty much okay. PC World will get rid of. 5rivers.org, education and schools. For any of those that you're not actually sure about if they're any good or not, you can actually just click on the link and have a quick look at the website as well, just to find out who they are. So 5 Rivers looks like some sort of education site rather than an actual computer repair one, so we're going to remove that. Just have a quick look down the remainder here. Intelligent Insurance, don't want that. Salisbury Journal, that's going to be a newspaper. LinkedIn, we're on a blacklist. Jewsons and Revu. Richer Sounds, it's got nothing to do with PC repair. And that looks like it's probably it. So that leaves them with a reasonable chunk of results. And what we do then is click on scan, and that now starts scanning the PC specialists in Salisbury. So there's 54 URLs in total after the blacklist was taken out, and as you can see from the blacklist now, Total Jobs and things like that, and the new ones that we've actually added, they've been added into the global blacklist, so they'll be applied to all future ones as well. So if you do find that you've added something in here that you want to remove, then it's very, very straightforward to just come through. For example, I think there was one here I saw, pitchconsultants.co.uk. We can remove that from the blacklist, so it will be included in further future searches. So the blacklist is pretty easy to add and remove domains from. So I'll just go back there. So the currently searching for apps at the moment, so while that's processing and going through, we'll go through and add some filters. And the way that the filters work is once you've actually found all of the technology that the different sites are using, you then want to filter it to suit what it is that you're going to be offering as a business. So if we work on the process of adding a filter, we will start off with a WordPress filter, and we'll also put in, say, WordPress and slow. Under technology, we're going to put technology equals WordPress, and we're also going to add that the page speed is loading in greater than 3 seconds, so 3000 milliseconds there, so you can get really specific with it. And we'll add that filter. We're also going to add a second filter as well, which is if anybody's using Yoast SEO, the WordPress plugin. One, we know that they're definitely already using WordPress if they do have Yoast installed, because otherwise it won't work. So we can actually just put technology equals Yoast. Click the add filter there as well. So now we've got a couple of filters that we can actually apply to these lists. So I'm just going to pause for a second just while I'm waiting for that to complete. Okay, so that is now completed and reached completed status for the 54 URLs that are in there. So we're going to click through onto PC Specialist Salisbury, and we can see here all of the data that we've got for all of the URLs that we were looking at. So I've got quite a lot of data there for each of them. So for example, Salisbury Computer Repairs, if you hover over, we've got their Facebook account. If there is only one email address, then when you hover over it, it will tell you what they've found. If there is multiple email addresses when you hover over, then it's going to come up with no email address, but when you click on it, it will actually show you all the ones. And in this case, it has actually found some email addresses there that are probably not going to be valid. So computerpartsview@hotmail.com, that may work, but we do export all of these so you can make use of whichever one you want. So it may take a little bit of cleaning up afterwards. Also, if there's only a single phone number, when you hover over it, it's going to show you the phone number, and clicking on that will try to make the call. And similarly, if there's a single email address, clicking on that will open up your email client. We've also got the page speed, and then at the end here, all of the technology that's been detected that's being used. So now we're going to get into using our filters. So as I say, we're only looking for people who are on WordPress and have got a slow loading site. So there's a couple here straight away. So these people are using WordPress as a platform, and this one also has Yoast SEO in as well, which is good. And their website load speeds are just under 4 seconds and 4.5 seconds, so they're people that we can actually go to quite easily and offer hosting packages for a WordPress specific host. We'll actually change over to the Yoast SEO filter instead, and we've got the same two there. Oh no, sorry, a different one at the top there. So they're using Yoast, pretty good page speed, load time. So the individual filters, as you can see, you can pretty much add to anything. So what we'll do is we'll click on add filter and add a separate one. So say for example you're looking for people who are using Joomla as a platform. We can go through the search operators there and just add in people that are using Joomla. We'll add that filter in, and then we'll also add one more filter as well. Say for example if you're selling a specific social media plugin or something like that. So we'll put in social, and then we'll say technology equals, and then we can say like add this, or we can add another one and say or the technology equals, and then any of the other 700 odd ones that we actually check for here. So and also look for share this. So if any other sites that are using add this or share this, if we have a competing plugin that you like to try and sell to these people, you can then do that again. So that's good there. We'll go back to my lists, click onto Salisbury, and then we're going to apply our Joomla filter to start with. So I've got 5 sites here using Joomla, or we can also use the social plugin. 3 users there as well. Now when you've got to this point and you've got your lists ready, as it were, and you've got your various filters and things like that, you can then choose to either filter by an individual set, find the people that suit exactly what you're looking for, and then you can actually, at the moment I've got this set up with Mautic, the open source marketing automation, and we can then push these results to Mautic, and I can actually add whatever tags I want as well. So I could put PC Specialists Salisbury, and then we'll add that as a tag, and we'll also add WP, and we'll add slow. So when I actually fire these over through to Mautic now, those will actually be pushed into my Mautic integration and also have the individual tags added to them, meaning that I can then automatically segment them and start a marketing automation that will start sending them an email, do an introduction, and see if we can get somebody to buy, basically. So once we've got our list here, the other thing that you can do is simply click on Export Results, tick any of the boxes for the actual items that you'd like to be exported, and then click Export Results, save the item that you've got, and when you then open that, you'll be able to import that into any CRM if we don't have an integration built for it already. You've got the actual URL, and there's also, if you've used our CSV upload feature, it will show you both the uploaded URL and the final URL, because we do actually resolve it in case there's any redirects in between, so maybe it goes from HTTP to HTTPS, etc. You've got all of the emails that we found for any of those, which web server it's on, analytics package, any font scripts, video players, JavaScript frameworks, CMS, and so on and so forth. And we do go into a lot of detail with these. And once we get over to the right hand side, you can see we've got about 28, 29 columns that are going to cover off pretty much every different package. If there is anything that we don't detect that you'd like us to at the moment, please do let us know, and we'll add a feature for that into our roadmap so we can start detecting as many things as you'd like. And that is all for now. Enjoy using the platform.